Hello, welcome to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, a sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much, and thank you to all the new subscribers, and it just does my heart good because, I'm just doing this, I don't know, because I keep getting the directive from Spirit to, come on, just share. Human to human, we're all on this amazing journey together, the ups and the downs and all that stuff. So I just wanted to check in because I didn't do a video yesterday. Been working on the garden, and I think I mentioned the last time I wanted to give you an update. The last time I was talking about my lovely little neighborhood girls next door with their fairy garden, and how I went over and I planted an amethyst cluster and was waiting to find out if they found it. Well, sure enough, yesterday morning, I'm out watering the container gardens and the garden in back, and they come running over, Miss Dee Dee, the fairies left us a purple, one of those purple crystals. Oh my! They were so excited. It was so cute. And so I said, oh, well, perhaps they were just really acknowledging that you were helping someone else create their fairy garden. Yeah, they must really like it. They must really. So we're going to do this, and maybe tomorrow they'll leave us another crystal. Very sweet. And no, I did not leave another crystal. I don't want to, perpetuate that, that on demand in crystal forms, because that's just not the way life is. But anyway, I thought it was very, very sweet of Miss Dee Dee, fairies are real. Yeah, they are. That's really cool. And so, yes, my garden is growing. I'm getting very, very excited about that. So I'll keep you posted on that. But needless to say, my body is just a little physically tired, shall I say. Still doing great, but yesterday was more of a day of, I think I'll just do a little bit out in the yard, but chill. And then maybe today or tomorrow, I'm excited. I'm going to get together with my dear friend Peggy, and we're going to go back to that garden place because, oh my goodness, do they have such wonderfully whimsical statues and stepping stones, and just feeling very inspired because I loved sitting out on the deck yesterday, just looking over and seeing this sweet garden, even though the sprout is only about this tall. It just makes my heart very happy. And yes, I did finally go ahead and add a couple of rocks in the little garden so that people could walk through the garden if they had to, because there was mention that, oh, well, we lost our ball over the fence. Okay, I'll make a little pathway. Just don't do it too much. Don't smash the flowers. Anyway, that's the grouchy old person on the cul-de-sac coming out. So, what's up? How are you doing? I'm doing well. I am prickly today. So I thought that was really probably a perfect time to come and be present with you. As we all probably go through various stages of okayness and I'm chill, to I had interesting dreams and woke up really irritated Even though I woke up several times throughout the night and literally would say out loud, Archangel Michael, please send in your reinforcement, protection, and I cast anything that is not of the light, cast it into the light for protection, and please allow me to release the negativity and whatever. I was very conscious of doing that throughout, even though the dreams were very odd, and I was never afraid, or I just, they're in the back of my heart and whatever, was always, the light is with me, the light is here to protect, and these are just things that I'm clearing or lessons I'm learning in a different realm. So interesting. Don't know if you guys have been having that experience. I mean, I know we're still in the after effect of the full moon and releasing any limiting beliefs and that which is no longer serving our highest good. So we'll see. I just wanted to share that because you may be going through that too, and that is just something that along this path, this journey that we are on, we are going to continue to have things in our face, and it's how we deal with them. Because I mean, hello, we're human. We're here to have a human experience, so things are going to come up that maybe aren't comfortable or pleasant, and it's how are we dealing with them? How are we dealing with ourselves as we go through them? And just, invoking the protection and, running energy. I was running energy to try and raise the vibration so nothing sticks. And if it does, we know how to transmute it. And I sat down for just a couple minutes and I was playing my beautiful little sound bowls, which always helps. So again, whatever tools you have, and we've talked about a number of them in all these videos, that just remember, you've got a tool belt. And number one on your tool belt is, what is it? Being grounded. Get yourself grounded. Feet on the floor, preferably directly on Mother Earth, and awesome if you can actually be sitting outside, tailbone next to Mother Earth, to really feel that connection and feel it through the bottom of your feet. Get yourself grounded. Be in the center of your head, that place of neutrality, ear to ear, middle of the brow, straight back, where the two intersect. That's the center of the head. That's a wonderful place of neutrality. And perhaps that's where the pineal gland is. But that is a wonderful place to just come back into it. And really, seriously, at least for me, is the moment I bring myself back into the center of my head, my vision changes. It's fascinating when that happens. It's like, oh yeah, because so often if we're trying to see into the future, or we're trying to plan and what's good quick, it's like our energy gets pushed to the front. You can feel the pressure right there. Or if we're thinking about the past and blah blah blah, our energy gets pushed to the back, and you can create the headaches, the pressure. You'll feel it coming back to the center of the head. Comes back to a place of neutrality, and it's like instantly I go, oh, much better. Now I can see a little bit clearer and I don't have that pressure. So just a trick to try and learn to do. And so ground it in the center of your head and bring in that cosmic gold energy from the top, and bring in Mother Earth energy, and allow it to mix throughout your energy field and cleanse your energy field. Because again, we're at an unprecedented time. What big words and overused words, I'm sure. Unprecedented. But it is. We've never experienced this before in our lifetimes, or perhaps other lifetimes. The amount of change that is happening on the planet, and the awareness growing, the light prevailing to the extent that it is, and shedding light on the darkness and on the corruption and blah, 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 blah. It's something we've not experienced. So we are forging a new path for ourselves. So it's important to utilize every single tool that you have. And, okay, number one being grounded, and 2, 3. But right up there, partnering with being grounded and in the center of your head and running cosmic energy, it allows you, the number one really important thing is to discern what is true. It allows you to come fully present, being in the here and now. Remember, your breathing is so very crucial to bringing your awareness back into your body. And this awareness then allows you to feel into the body what is true, what resonates, what doesn't. Because you may find that things that resonated before, and watching various YouTube videos and stuff, suddenly I'm not resonating with some of them anymore. I'm like, nah, not for me where I am right now. And that's perfectly fine. But listen inside. Listen to your heart. Feel it in your gut. What resonates with you? What is true for you? Because you are the one who is going to discern this with the assistance from the benevolent beings and your higher self all around you. But be open. I think that's the one thing that keeps also coming in is I honestly don't know. My mind does not know what is true, what isn't. The body is going to let us know what it is, and it's going to resonate or it's not. But there's so many things we have believed and been taught to believe, our perceptions, the way we see things, that perhaps are no longer true. And it can be very alarming to suddenly realize, like, whoa, I was really into that. I was really believing that that's not it, Rather than go into discouragement and disappointment, go into a sense of wonder. Go into a place of curiosity of, well, if that isn't true, oh, well, I wonder what is. And tune in to discover what is true, what resonates. Because there is so much being exposed, and I would imagine is going to be revealed. Truths that have been suppressed for eons, decades, centuries, eons, that will be revealed, which have the potential to go poof. Stay open to the possibilities. Stay curious. Stay in wonder. And I wonder. And allow yourself, capital S, to resonate, to let you know if that is true or not for you. Don't just take anyone at face value. Know that there are beings that are very much working for us, and perhaps there are some that are not. You have to discern what is right for you. And that includes this video. It includes everything. In any input you are bringing in, use that screen of discernment. Use your abilities. It's going to be more important now than ever and in the future until we get on, until we are really fully creating the new world. There's a lot of dust flying. There's just a lot going on. And I know for me, there's things that I believe to be true that I'm questioning now. And I would believe that is part of evolution. That is part of us evolving into who we are becoming. So it's so important. Broken record, bring in grounding, present moment, and compassion and love and gratitude. So much gratitude. I am so grateful to be on this journey with you and to share it with you. Yeah, I think, is that it for the moment? Perhaps so. Let me go ahead. Pardon me, I have some mosquito bites or some sort of bites right on the back of the knee that they always gets me. So I keep scratching them. Stop that. Anyway, let me go ahead. Let's go do a quick oracle card to see for our highest and greatest good and for entertainment, spiritual purposes. My dear spirit team, my divine spirit team, ask for any messages to assist us on this day, whenever you may be watching this video. And again, a reminder, if you like this video, please make sure you like it, subscribe and share, and check out my other videos as well. There are a bunch of them. So let's see which oracle cards are calling to us today. Okay. We are going to do Denise Linn, Sacred Forest Oracle. We'll see. As perfect as I am, as I think about the little fairy garden that the girls next door are working on so that they can send fairies over to me, to my little gardens. We ask for guidance, messages to assist us as we continue on this journey of authenticity, of rediscovering the magic of who we are and our gifts. Let's see what popped out. Oh, yes, indeed. Willow spirit. Flexibility. Oh my goodness, yes. That kind of piggybacks what we were just talking about in terms of being open to the possibilities. It also means being flexible in our mind, bringing our mind into our heart, because so often when we hold firm beliefs, we become rigid. And this is a time of being flexible, of being open, of invoking grace, because when I look at her, I see such grace as she floats, as she flies to wherever the winds are taking her. There's discernment even in her gaze, but there's flexibility. And you know how the willow tree, it survives because it knows how to bend. It has deep roots. So be grounded, but still allow yourself to bend, to be flexible with new information. As new information comes in, discern and be flexible. Don't immediately go, ha, and shut it out because it's scary or it's something that you hadn't thought of before, or it perhaps contradicts a belief you have held for a long time. Lean into it and see, feel it, be flexible to that which presents itself when it resonates. Let's see if that's what Denise had to say about it. Yep. Card encourages you to be flexible in your life, be willing to bend, and even to yield. There is a power in doing this as a choice rather than as a forfeit of your will. Even though there are times to stand strong, sometimes the greater value is to go around a situation than rather to face it head on. By being adaptable, you can succeed, whereas someone who is more rigid may not succeed. Because in rough winds, a strong oak tree can break, while the willow bends without snapping. Adjust to life rather than fight it. Yes, surrender. Again, the word surrender. Surrender to the process. As the willow can weather the storms, so you too can weather life challenges. There are many legends regarding the willow tree. It's often associated with gods and goddesses such as Hecate, Artemis, and Mercury. In ancient Athens, it was a practice of the priests of Asclepius to place willow branches in their temples. In the belief that it would draw mystical healing. The willow was also sacred to poets, for the sound of the wind through the willow was thought to influence poetic expression. In Celtic traditions, the willow has always been known as a tree of dreaming, of inspiration and enchantment. Spirit of the Willow says, be flexible, be willing to bend rather than break, be amenable to change, and you will flourish in wondrous ways. Oh, I love that. Gotta have a sip. It's coffee, it's still morning. So drinking some coffee. I love that. Flexibility. Okay, let's see if there's one more message, and then we'll call it a video. Any other messages for us today, beloved ones, to assist us in our ability to be flexible, to go with the flow, to trust the wisdom within, to trust the wisdom of our higher self and our sovereignty as we embrace our sovereignty. Maybe yes, maybe not. Nothing popping out, so this is the one. To be partner with flexibility, stability of Earth Spirit. Oh, I love that so much. The willow tree has the capacity to be so flexible because it, as I said, we talked about before, because it is deeply rooted, the roots are deep. The roots provide the stability. So again, this is all about being grounded, finding your roots, feeling the connection to earth and the magic. They're beautiful. So during these times of change, we will find the stability in our connection to earth. Deeply rooted, remember, base of the spine, straight down, through your feet. Be outside, get outside. Be grounded, because allow that earth, that loving earth energy to come up and support you. During this time, it is important. Stability. Roots says, take measure of your life and put your roots down. Assess who you are and where you are. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you feel secure in stepping forward. This is a time of preparation and going deeper. And says, if you aren't grounded, you need to create more stability in your life. Spirit of Earth says, be present in the moment. Slow down. Let go of the busyness and the frenetic pace of life. Explore your roots. Honor your past. Go deep and reflect on your life. Yes. Tapping in to the ancient wisdom as we ground into Mother Earth. There is, and asking for assistance from your ancestors, your guides, saints and sages throughout the ages, the magical kingdom, and the magic, the celestial beings all around us. Perhaps not so much now, but I know in the past, being on a spiritual path tended to unground people because we were so busy wanting to feel light and love and exploring all of this wonderful divine information that we would forget, and we'd kind of leave our bodies. So it's very, very important that we stay grounded in our bodies, because that's how we are going to receive the information. Any information that we comes in from the divine channels as intuition information, we need to bring it in to the physical in order for it to manifest. So remember, yes, by all means, please be exploring, connect with your higher self, connect with these wonderful benevolent beings all around us, but stay rooted to earth, because Gaia is who is going to support us. Gaia is here holding so much magic, so much comfort, so much stability. Tap into it, even as she changes, as her frequency changes, as she lets go of that energy that no longer serves her. Stay with her, stay grounded so that you feel safe. And then, of course, invoke the angels and your higher selves. Remember, it's as above, so below. It's both energies. But being grounded, connected, rooted, allows you to also be flexible, to go with the flow. And in that magic, we create our new path. it becomes clear to us what the next step is. Please don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Remember, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Don't should on yourself. And if you do, bring in forgiveness. Bring in laughter and joy and whimsy. I love that. Bring in the whimsy. It brings in the joy. And remember, because when there is joy, when there is love, when there is gratitude present, you can't reside in the fear. Because the light and the love brings in the grace and the divine and being in the present moment, because that is the only way we are going to affect change. Be true to yourself. Use your tools. Remember to keep the deep breathing, the square breathing, deep breath, grounded, lifting yourself high so you can come from a place of neutrality and higher perspective. But remembering that our mind cannot comprehend what is going on the major scale of it, but we can lift up enough to be compassionately detached and flexible and flying when the wind, the freedom. Use your fairy wings, use your angel wings to gain the perspective. Then stay grounded. Come back to earth because we need you. Okay? All right. That's going to do it for right now. I may do another video tomorrow or not. Whenever Spirit says, hey, get on, I will. Thank you so much for listening. And yes, Spirit was right. Doing this video certainly shed all the prickliness off of me. So thank you for allowing me that, for being present with me. Much love. Keep breathing. Have joy, love, nurturance, self-care. And that's it. So be it. Namaste, my friends.